American longline salmon fishing is a traditional craft combined with modern technology to bring high efficiency in exploiting aquatic resources. Hundreds of salmon are caught from deep sea areas where they naturally live. And this process requires not only skills but also patience and determination of the workers. On modern fishing boats, long lines equipped with specialized hooks are dropped into deep water areas where salmon live. When the fish are caught on the hook, the fishing line will be quickly and safely rolled up to the deck by a machine. Helping to minimize manual labor and ensure high productivity. When the salmon are pulled up to the deck, the processing work is immediately deployed. The fish are carefully removed from the hook so as not to damage the fish or reduce the quality of the meat. This process requires the fishermen to be very skillful and focused, as even a small mistake can cause the fish to spoil or be of substandard quality. Immediately after, the fish are taken to the processing area on board, where workers use modern equipment to clean, sort, and chill. The advanced refrigeration system is specially designed to maintain the freshness of the fish from the time they leave the water until they are loaded into the hold. Thanks to that, the salmon is always of the highest quality when it reaches the consumer. Weather is an important factor that affects the work of fishermen. In the sea areas where salmon live, the weather can change suddenly. Unexpected storms, strong winds, or large waves are no small challenge for fishing boats. However, with the support of modern technology, positioning devices, weather forecasts, and automatic control systems on board, fishermen can minimize risks and ensure safety when working in the middle of the sea. Favorable weather conditions also help fishermen achieve high yields, as salmon are more likely to appear when water temperatures and other environmental factors are at ideal levels. Although salmon fishing brings in a good income, fishermen still face many difficulties. Operating costs, including fuel, maintenance, and labor, are often very high. In addition, maintaining the quality of fish during the catching and transporting process also requires a large investment in equipment and technology systems. For those new to the profession, financial pressure and risks in the initial investment are inevitable. However, with experience and creativity in problem solving, many fishermen have found effective solutions to reduce costs and improve work efficiency. One of the strengths of salmon fishing in the US is the support from the government and industry organizations. Training programs, financial support, and policies to encourage sustainable fisheries development have helped many fishermen overcome difficulties, stabilize their lives, and increase their income. In addition, awareness of marine environmental protection and sustainable exploitation has also been promoted, ensuring that salmon resources are not overexploited, while maintaining long-term livelihoods for the fishing community. Salmon fishing is not only a profession, but also a passion and attachment to the ocean for many people. Facing difficulties from nature and challenges in their profession, American fishermen still maintain a high spirit of optimism and determination. It is their resilience and creativity that have contributed to the success of the salmon fishing industry in the US, bringing great economic value and high-quality products to the global market. Salmon fishing is not simply about exploiting aquatic resources, but also a way of life, a pride associated with those who work in the profession. On ships at sea, fishermen often work continuously for many hours, regardless of day or night, to ensure that each trip is as effective as possible. The working days begin early in the morning when the ship arrives at the predetermined fishing location. Fishermen cast long fishing lines with thousands of hooks into the deep sea and wait for the salmon to bite. This is a time full of excitement, when everyone hopes for a big catch. When the fishing line reel is pulled up to the deck, the excitement begins to fill the space. The fresh salmon, silvery in the sunlight, are quickly and accurately removed from the fishing lines. The scene is not only beautiful but also brings a sense of excitement to the workers, because each salmon pulled up is a worthy achievement for their efforts. However, this job also comes with physical fatigue, having to stand on the deck for many hours, facing the cold sea wind and big waves. Requires good health and a resilient spirit. Once the fish is loaded onto the ship, processing and storage begin immediately to ensure quality. Each fish is carefully inspected, cleaned, and then placed in a state-of-the-art refrigeration system to maintain freshness. Rapid freezing technology is one of the key factors that makes American salmon famous for its quality in the international market. Thanks to this process, the fish not only retains its natural flavor but also meets strict food safety standards. Weather at sea is often the biggest challenge that fishermen face. There are days when the sea is calm, the wind is light, and the sky is clear. Creating favorable conditions for fishing. But there are also days when the weather is harsh, with storms and high waves that threaten the safety of the boat and the entire crew. In such situations, fishermen must make quick and accurate decisions to protect themselves and their property. Modern navigation and weather forecasting systems on board play a very important role, helping them avoid dangerous waters and optimize their work schedules. In addition to natural difficulties, salmon fishing also faces challenges from competition in the market. Many other countries also participate in salmon fishing and exporting, creating great pressure on prices and quality. However, American fishermen always have an advantage thanks to the effective management system of aquatic resources and support from fisheries organizations. Research programs and the application of new technologies in the fishing industry have helped them increase productivity and reduce costs. At the same time, strict compliance with regulations on environmental protection and sustainable fishing is also a plus. Helping American salmon products always gain the trust of consumers. Fishermen work not only for economic benefits but also for their responsibility to the community and the environment. They understand that, to maintain long-term salmon fishing, it is necessary to exploit reasonably and protect marine resources. Regulations on catch quotas, permitted fish sizes, and off-season periods are important measures to protect salmon stocks and maintain marine ecological balance. Many fishermen also participate in research and conservation projects, contributing to the protection of the marine environment for future generations. In addition, income from salmon fishing also brings stability and economic development to many coastal communities in the United States. Busy fishing ports, modern processing facilities, and extensive supply chains not only create jobs for thousands of people but also contribute to the sustainable development of the local economy. Each salmon is not only the result of hard work but also a symbol of the connection between people and nature. For American fishermen, the sea is not only a place to make a living but also an endless source of inspiration. In the face of many difficulties, they always maintain their faith and love for the profession. Fishing boats, with sails full of wind, have become symbols of resilience and the will to overcome challenges. It is these things that have made the salmon fishing industry strong and sustainable, not only for the United States but also for the whole world. Salmon fishing, with its long lines and modern technology, always gives readers a sense of the harmony between tradition and development. But when it comes to tuna fishing, one of the symbols of the vast ocean, the story opens up a different scene, with more severe challenges, but also full of majestic beauty. Tuna, a powerful migratory fish with enormous size, often lives in deep and offshore waters. That is what makes catching them an arduous but equally attractive journey. On modern boats specially designed for tuna fishing, American fishermen continue to apply the long line method, a technique that is both traditional and effective to catch this fish. Long lines, with thousands of baited hooks, are dropped into the deep sea in areas where tuna schools often gather. Finding where tuna migrates requires fishermen to rely on extensive experience, support from modern positioning devices and data from scientific research. When tuna is caught on the hook, the fishing line is slowly but firmly rolled up by the machine. Because the pulling force of this fish is very strong, which can easily break the line or endanger the handlers. The sight of large tuna, weighing hundreds of kilograms, being pulled up to the deck is truly majestic. The silvery light of the fish's body reflects in the sunlight, combined with the cheers of the fishermen, creating an atmosphere that is both urgent and exciting. Each tuna is not only the result of hard work but also the pride of the entire ship. Large tuna have very high economic value, because they are not only popular in the US but also exported to large markets such as Japan, where tuna is considered a valuable ingredient for making sushi and sashimi. Once the tuna is pulled onto the boat, the processing and preservation process begins immediately to ensure the quality of the fish meat. Fishermen use sharp knives to remove the organs and clean the fish, then put them into a rapid cooling system. This is an extremely important step, because tuna meat is very susceptible to deterioration if not properly cooled. Qualified fish will be put into a low-temperature storage compartment, while those that do not meet the requirements will be processed separately to maximize their value. Fishing for big tuna is not only a journey to make a living but also a constant struggle with nature. The ocean, with its vastness and unpredictability, always brings unexpected challenges. Big waves, strong winds, and sudden storms are always lurking dangers. However, with the support of modern technology, American fishermen can predict bad weather conditions in advance and plan their movements appropriately to ensure safety. In addition, the use of fish positioning devices, radars, and other advanced technologies also helps optimize the fishing process, reduce search time and increase productivity. Big tuna fishing is not only a profession, but also a symbol of patience and perseverance. Fishermen have to face long nights at sea, in the cold of the ocean, wind and fatigue from continuous work. But they always maintain an optimistic and united spirit, because each tuna pulled up is a worthy reward for their tireless efforts. On board, when the big tuna are processed and neatly arranged, a sense of pride spreads among the workers. They know that their products not only bring economic value but also contribute to enriching dining tables around the world. In addition to the challenges of natural conditions, tuna fishing also faces great pressure from the market and sustainable fishing regulations. Large tuna are valuable species, but they are also among the species that are vulnerable to overexploitation. Therefore, American fishermen must strictly comply with regulations on catch quotas, permitted fish sizes, and marine conservation measures. These regulations not only help protect fishery resources but also ensure the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry. Economically, large tuna fishing brings high income to fishermen, but also comes with large investment costs. Modern boats, refrigeration systems, and other support equipment all require a large initial investment. However, thanks to the economic value of tuna, fishermen can quickly recover their capital and achieve high profits. In addition, participating in the tuna supply chain also opens up many job opportunities for coastal communities. From processing, transportation to export, on the vast ocean, where the waves never stop lapping at the sides of their boats, American fishermen continue their journey, fighting the elements day by day and hour by hour to bring home precious tuna. Each trip is not only a challenge, but also a story of perseverance, courage, and love for the sea. And no matter how great the difficulties, the fishermen always keep their faith, because they know that the ocean will bring them back. The vast ocean always carries worthy rewards for those who dare to conquer it. Although big tuna fishing brings great achievements, each trip contains countless hardships. The cold sea wind in the middle of the night, sudden raging storms, or even the times when the fishing line breaks and the fish escape by a hair's breadth are all inevitable challenges. However, with the determination and patience of the fishermen, these difficulties do not make them falter. They are always ready to face it, because they know that behind each challenge is an opportunity to affirm the value of their labor. Big tuna is not only a source of income but also a symbol of success. The pride of people attached to the sea. For them, each fish not only brings money, but also proof of hard work and ingenuity. They always tell themselves that this vast ocean is a close companion, but also a strong opponent. Patience, wisdom and skill are important factors that help fishermen succeed on this journey. Each ship returns to port carrying dozens, even hundreds of large tuna, marking the success of the entire fishing group. The fishing port becomes bustling with laughter, the sound of moving machinery and the bright eyes of the workers. Tuna is quickly put into the processing line. From sorting, weighing to packaging and preserving in cold storage. Tuna meat is then transported to restaurants, supermarkets and exported to major markets around the world. However, to preserve tuna resources, the fishing industry also needs to focus on sustainable exploitation. This not only helps protect the marine environment but also ensures that future generations have the opportunity to continue exploiting and developing the fishing industry. Initiatives such as using long, environmentally friendly fishing lines, reducing bycatch rates, and strictly adhering to catch quotas are important steps that American fishermen are taking. In addition, it is impossible not to mention the development of technology that has contributed to improving the efficiency of tuna fishing. Modern positioning systems help detect schools of tuna in deep sea areas, while rapid refrigeration equipment helps preserve fish in the freshest state immediately after being pulled up. Technology not only reduces the burden of labor but also helps increase product quality, thereby bringing higher economic value. Although the lives of fishermen are difficult, the achievements they receive have partly compensated for the difficulties. Many fishermen have significantly improved their lives thanks to the income from tuna fishing. They have not only built decent houses but also have the conditions to send their children to school, opening up new opportunities for the next generation. In addition, the solidarity and mutual support among fishermen also create a sustainable community, where everyone overcomes difficulties to move forward. Although knowing that big tuna fishing always comes with unpredictable dangers, the love of the ocean and the belief in what the ocean brings have motivated the people here. They are not only hard-working workers but also brave warriors, ready to conquer all challenges to bring back precious gifts from the ocean. When the sunset falls on the ocean, the big tuna fishing boats prepare to set off on a new journey. The bright lights on the deck are like lighthouses guiding the way in the dark night. The sound of waves lapping against the sides of the boat, the steady sound of the engine, blending into the vast space of the ocean, creates a harmony of life and labor. The fishermen, with calloused but strong hands, continue their journey with the hope of bringing back a bumper harvest. And so, the big tuna fishing profession becomes an indispensable part of the lives of people attached to the sea. It not only brings income and creates jobs, but is also a source of pride, a story of resilience and love for the profession of American fishermen, people who always believe that, no matter how difficult it is, the ocean is always a companion, always giving worthy rewards to those who know how to appreciate and strive to conquer it. In the brilliant dawn, when the sun just appears on the horizon, the colors of the ocean gradually become clearer. The big tuna fishing boats start a new day on their journey. Although tired after long trips, the spirit of the fisherman is still full of energy. For them, every day at sea brings new opportunities, new experiences and hopes for a full catch. Life on board is not just a job but also a small community with close ties between members. They share joys, overcome sorrows and always stand side by side in difficult times. Every time a large tuna is pulled onto the deck, cheers and laughter echo throughout the sea. It is a joy not only for one person but for the whole group. The large tuna, with their shiny bodies and sparkling colors under the sunlight, are the result of much effort and perseverance. After being pulled up, they are quickly processed and preserved in modern cold storages to ensure the highest quality. The fishermen are always careful with every step. From cutting the fins, cleaning to packaging, each stage is carried out meticulously, because they understand that the quality of the product not only determines the economic value but also their honor. The weather at sea is always an unpredictable factor.